Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. If you do not know me, my name is Paula and I'm the founder and visionary behind Beautifully Made Ministries, and I want to thank you so much for tuning into this video. Thank you to my new subscribers, and thank you to those that have continued to follow me and support me. I really do appreciate that. I just want to give a quick encouragement to you today to never regret your story. Never regret where God has taken you. You know, a lot of times we regret parts of our story. Those parts that were hurtful, those parts that were painful, those parts that were disappointing, those parts that we just, you know, couldn't understand why God would allow us to go through those particular situations. But what you have to understand is that, you know, God wrote your story, and everything that God does is deliberate, and it's in your best interest. And in Jeremiah 29:11, God says, I know the plans that I have for you, and they are for your good. They are for your welfare and not for your harm. And so we have to understand that regardless of what we face in life, regardless of the test, regardless of the trial, that God is with us through each and every moment of our lives. If we submit to Him and we surrender and we give God our heart and we truly give Him our soul, and we open ourselves up to His perfect will for our lives, that He will carry us through each and every moment. I've been studying a little bit of the story of David, you know, and David was the youngest of his brothers. He was he tended to the sheep, but David became king, and David, you know, dealt with that rejection from his father. You know, when his father Jesse brought his sons before Samuel, and he didn't bring David, he brought all the other sons and he didn't bring David. You know, that's rejection. You know, David was the youngest. He was tending to the sheep, what seemed to be like a very low position, a very low job. But see, God was preparing David for being king. God was preparing him. And so I just encourage you to, you know, don't regret where God might have you in your story, because I promise you, God writes every word, every sentence, every paragraph, every chapter, every page of our story. He wrote it. He wrote it. And I just encourage you to submit to that story. Submit to that will. Don't try to rush it. Don't try to see what's coming, you know, in the next few chapters. Write it out. Write it out. And even through those hurtful, even through those painful moments, allow God to have your heart. Allow God to have your heart. And if you allow God to sit on the throne of your heart, you will experience joy and peace that surpasses all understanding, that surpasses any love that you can experience from somebody here on earth. God's love will exceed that. So I just encourage you to have faith today, to believe God, to trust God, to love on God, and allow Him to love on you. I thank you so much for tuning in. Again, thank you to my new subscribers. Please share this video if you have not, if you haven't already, and go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. I look forward to seeing you all in my next video.